Today I want to share with you some information about results, because at the end of the day, that's what everybody's after in their trading. It's results. Let's talk about that right now. Hi, it's Andrew Mitchem here, the Forex Trading Coach. Today is Friday, the 15th of November, and I want to talk about results because everything else in trading, you can have all the interest you like, everything else doesn't really matter unless you're achieving results. And that's one thing, obviously, as a coach, it's really important for me to not only achieve great results myself, but also to ensure that my clients achieve great results. And if that's something you'd like me to help you with, more than happy to do so. But it's something that, of course, that's what everybody gets into trading for, is to achieve great results and percentage returns on their accounts and make some money. Whether it's you want to completely replace your existing income or make more income or whatever it might be, passive income, it's all about results. And that's what makes my course different. Just to give you some examples, like it's been a really good week for me this week. On the daily charts, every trade I've taken has hit full profit. I've made 3.5% on the daily charts with 0.5% risk on each trade. I've made 1.1% on the 4-hourly charts. I've made 1.8% on the 1-hourly charts. I've lost 0.25% on 5-minute charts, and I made 1.5% on a breakout system that I use just once a week. So all up, and we've still got all of Friday to go. So on the first 4 days of this week, that's plus 7.65% account gain, but with very, very low risk. And that's the important thing also. You know, it's all well and good to have a 7.5 or 7.65% account gain, but if you're risking like sort of 3 or 4% a trade, it's not really, you know, quite such a good result. But I'm risking only 0.5%. So 7.65% in the first 4 days of this week so far, still with Friday to go. So a great result. But I held a live webinar for my clients last night, and we took some trades in that. Some trades made profit and others lost, and that's the way trading goes. But just some really good information, valuable information with live trades taken in front of people. I had a client on that webinar, Richard, who said that he made and he shared with us the trade. One trade on the 4-hourly chart, it was on the British pound, Japanese yen. It was in the direction of where I was anticipating the pound yen to go yesterday, which was upwards. He made a 4.5 to 1 risk to reward trade. He took 0.25% risk on that trade, so just a 0.25% risk, and he made 1.125% return on his account. And Richard, I think he's over in the UK, so that's more, a bigger gain, 1.1% on his account in one trade, just in an hourly chart, and it made in under 1 hour, made full profit in under 1 bar. Then his then his bank will pay him in an entire year. So it just shows what can be achieved. 4.5 to 1 risk to reward. It was about a 11 or 12 pip stop for about a 50-something pip profit. A really good trade, and it hit full profit straight away. So thanks for sharing that on the webinar yesterday, Richard. Had an email this morning from Gary up in Auckland, not far from me here. Gary said he made 2.5% yesterday, just in the day. Had another email yesterday from Claire down in Christchurch. She made over 2% last week. So people are making money consistently, and that's the important thing. And like I said at the beginning, it's the results that count. What I'm really keen on passing on is that you know, you can have managed accounts, you can buy robots if you're lucky enough to find one to ever make you money. You can have trade copying, you can have little arrows buying and selling here and there with indicators that you don't really know how they work. The difference for Forex education and good education is you're in complete control. You have the ability to trade when you want, what time frame chart you want, how often you want, what time of day, what pairs, what direction, what position size. Everything's in your control. And I strongly believe with any finances, the more you're in control of it yourself, the better. You know, you don't want some robot sort of being in control of your funds. It's a bit like owning your own property, or it's a bit like sort of looking after your own investment properties, you know, or shares, or whatever it might be you invest in. As soon as you let that control go and you hand that over to someone else, you really are at the mercy of them or a system. So I love good quality Forex education because it means you're in control of the trade, and it's an education. It's something you can pass on. It's something that you can always do. If you buy a robot and you just happen to strike it lucky and the robot makes some money 1 month, how do you know how the system works? How do you know how it's developed? How do you know what conditions it works in? And if it suddenly turns sour on you and goes wrong, how long do you give it before you pull the pin or find another one or trade copy someone else? It's with your own trading, it's something that once you've mastered it, you can do it forever on any market. And that's the beauty of good quality education. So other things I want to quickly mention. This week yesterday we saw a lot of weakness in the Japanese yen, and we've seen strength in the British pound and also some strength in the US dollar. Now, tomorrow, Saturday, I'm off to Hawaii for the week on a business trip. So I won't be posting my daily posts on Forex Peace Army on my website because 5 p.m. New York time will be around lunchtime over in Hawaii, and it's when I'll be having meetings. But I will be recording a video and a podcast the same as this time next week, hopefully from a nice beach somewhere in Hawaii. So I look forward to talking to you then. Have a fantastic week, and I'll speak to you next week on that beach somewhere in Honolulu. Talk to you then. Bye.